When you are focused and keeping yourself busy on something positive, such as trying to accomplish a goal or two, pushing yourself towards reaching some type of success, if your focus is deep enough, you will notice that you do not have time for negativity and you will not subject yourself to any type of negative aspirations, intentions, objectives, and purposes. There's no need for you to be hosting these type of negativities in your life and all the downfalls that life has to offer. Why? Because there's no room for it. And negativity itself does not reside well with success. Um, what happens when negativity and success goes head to head and eventually become partners? Well, first off, we must know they can't coexist with each other. And a negative and a positive can't reside on the same plane because they will bump heads and disrupt each other. They do not construct elements alike that can bring them together because they are total opposite of each other, and one will sabotage the other one. Usually, negativity being the stronger one of the two, and yeah, usually the winner of the two. And that's why negativity and success cannot coexist as partners, because negativity is usually the stronger one, and it takes much effort and a harder time to become successful. Um, when you keep yourself focused on success, you move differently throughout life. You do things differently, and when you have this type of mentality, most of the things that you do, you try to keep yourself successful. Um, so whatever success you have on your mind will always be the thing you want. And these are the things you try to achieve. Another thing is if they spring up at the same time, which is hardly likely, but if so, we know one of them has to win, take victory, be top dog. But the question is, which one? Well, that's something you have to take notice and make a decision. So now, what happens when success begins to decline, losing the fight, and negative begins to incline, winning the fight? One thing I can tell you is this is not a good look. Everybody in their right mind wants to be successful. Who doesn't? Nobody wants to lose to any type of negative aspects. Not one person. Not one person really wants to lose on the end of that losing fight with negativity and losing out with success. But when it happens, it sure in the hell don't feel good. That's just a stressful way of living life. Okay, on the other hand, how do you separate the two? Then in the process, bring yourself to the one that suits your lifestyle better, which we all know that success is the better one of the two, hands down. But how do you keep yourself focused and keep yourself busy moving towards success? There are many ways, but I'm not going to get into it at this moment. Maybe I could do a part two that will explain the subject more in details. But right now, I'm just touching a little bit on the subject. So just bear with me. So keeping your focus sharp and keeping yourself busy most of the time towards trying to reach a goal or two, these can be some of the most positive ways towards reaching some type of success. That's exactly what we're trying to aim for, basically. Okay, here's what makes your focus hard to keep your concentration is by putting too much on your plate, which means you got too many things to focus on all at once. When there are too many things to focus on at once, your life becomes chaotic. You start moving differently, but you move in a negative way. You're not getting things done. You're not being productive. You talk differently. Your talk becomes negative. You begin to talk about things that you want to do, that you would like to do, but then do you become successful at it? In the long run, no, not really. Either you give up, you start procrastinating, and these procrastination move you into a different feel of life, of how you feel on the inside. And when you feel like you're not motivated enough, you're not productive enough, then these all draw the conclusions into turning you into chaos. Your life becomes chaotic. At the end of the day, when your mind becomes chaotic, you begin to display decisiveness about life itself, or life in general. So, what happens when your life begins to transform and being controlled and transformed by high times and high levels of chaos and disorder? Stress and anxiety begins to kick in, taking over. You start doing things unknowingly and forget what you have done. You become frustrated with so many things that life just don't seem right, not at all. And agitation seems to be so big, so many times you just don't feel right. Once you get to this point and your life turns in that direction, even bitterness can take control and take hold of you. That's just not that's just not a life you want to host, not at all. That's just not life you want to live, period. At the end of the day, all you want to do is just keep your focus and keep yourself moving, keep yourself busy, keep yourself headed towards success, some type of success. When you can understand that and you do things accordingly, you move accordingly to what you're trying to do. Most times out of 10, you will be successful. But again, this is a mindset thing, that I'm always speaking about. How your mind moves, how your body moves, just how you move throughout the day. And if you could keep your eyes on the prize, that's what it's all about. Just knowing firsthand and trying to make things happen. All you have to do is just do it. It's harder than what it seems, or it can be easier than how you make it. So just do it. Just keep your eyes focused and keep yourself moving forward. Keep your mind focused and keep yourself moving forward. However you want to put it, just keep moving forward and stay focused. All right. My name is Antonio DeAndre. This is about focus and keeping yourself busy, regardless of what's going on around you. I thank you for checking me out along with this subject. Continue to do that and stay blessed always. Be sure to share that love and that greatness with others. Always be sure to check me out again. Until then, take care and keep yourself great in all facets of life while studying the Most High. Peace.